finally down here. The season's kicking off. 2022 D1NZ Championship, round 1 and 2 at Taupo. It's been a long off season getting here. We had a bent car after Tauranga for our final round last year, and we're lucky enough we got Ballantine collision repairs on board. Chucked on the chassis machine, new strut tower, new chassis rail, whole bunch of work gone in by them to get it here. DKM, heaps of fab work, fixing everything that I bent last year, fitting the brand new 5-speed TTI sequential gearbox. Super excited to test it out and see how that goes. We've got a freshened up MEC turbo on it, and we literally just got off the dyno from down at Taranaki with Ross at Top Tune NZ. So it's making good power, it's coming on really early. I'm really stoked that the car looks so great. Pixelsaurus and Big Round done an amazing job making it stand out on track. So yeah, really keen. Let's jump into practice and test this thing out. Lined up for qualifying and didn't have great qualifying score, but we were into the battles, which is a huge relief. You know, big off season, to get in there and finally just get it done was a good feeling, and you know, pretty relieved. So after qualifying, we jumped into battles. Our first battle up was Cody PB, really good driver. I haven't battled for a while, especially on the 180, so I was a little bit nervous to jump in there, to be honest, and we were chasing first, so you know, he took off. I kind of got a little bit lost in the smoke, but you know, I just wanted to keep that proximity. I can't feel the corners, but it was a pretty good chase. And then on my lead, I just sent it as hard as I could, and Cody looped it on the hairpin, so that put me through into the top 8, which in the top 8 we're up against Fanger. So the first time I've battled Fanger at D1. Just sitting there on the line, and that V8's just pulsing, you can feel it rumbling. But yeah, I chased him in pretty hard. I couldn't see much of the smoke, but I just kept my foot down, and you know, muscle memory just to know where I was. And then on the lead, just done what I could, and a good lead for him to chase. They couldn't call it, so we had it one more time, which was pretty cool. Obviously I would have loved to have won, but hey, whatever. And then same thing again. On the chase, coming into the hairpin, I nearly hit him, and I just came off a little bit, and it just put me in the smoke. I couldn't see anything, just kept the foot down. I was like, in my head I figured that if I came off onto the grass, I'd know that I was on the grass before I hit the wall. And then yeah, just held on, and eventually I popped back out of the smoke, and I was on track, so that was lucky. And then same thing, just done as clean a lead as I could, and he took the win and went through. So cool battle, really fun, and took a lot of learning out of it. Super relieved to get through into the top 8, and the car was going really well. So then we were all ready for the next day in reverse direction. So really unnatural. I've done it once or twice in the Laurel, but the 180, I don't know, couldn't get the grip down. I was just feeling really unnatural coming into that outer zone in the middle of the track. But sent it into qualified about mid-pack, and got into the battles, which is the main thing. And you know, as luck would have it, I was up against Cody again, so he had his revenge on me, and he took the win because I got lost in the smoke, switched a bit too early. You know, lots of learnings to take out of the weekend. 2 rounds done and dusted, and we're ready for Hampton at round 3. Car's in one piece, but there's maintenance to do on it, a few tweaking, but there's not a whole list of breakages and damages that we're going to fix. So it's actually, it's a good place to be in. We'll do some tweaking and get out to Hampton Downs. So yeah, looking forward to it. Make sure you follow us. Shoot down to Hampton Downs if you can on May the 22nd, and hopefully I can redeem myself and get through. And I'd love to have a podium. So let's see what happens.